I want to ask you about former Australian of the Year, Grace Tame. She's come under fire for her anti-Israel social media content, which has now put her partnership with Nike at risk. The mega sports brand has said via a spokeswoman, Nike does not stand for any form of discrimination, including anti-Semitism. We take this matter very seriously and are in touch with Grace's team to understand the matter further. Now, The Australian has done some great reports on this story. They reported that Tame reposted a statement from Palestinian writer Mohammed El-Kurd in which she appeared to condone the murder of 2 Israeli embassy officials in Washington and angrily attacked journalists who reported that the slayings were an act of anti-Semitism. Yes, the former Australian of the Year's endorsement of El-Kurd and the message he published last week is deeply troubling. He wrote, the media class is scrambling to reframe the shooting that targeted 2 Israeli state officials as a random anti-Semitic attack. Tame reposted this to her 260,000 followers, even though it was undeniably, and by the alleged shooter's own admission, a response to the ongoing Israeli assault on Gaza, which killed 107 Palestinians in the last 24 hours alone. Dan, it's astonishing to me that she would endorse, share this in any way, back a position that is so extreme.
Yeah, well, the first thing is good on Nike for doing this. I mean, quite often we rightly call out big businesses for dividing us and doing the wrong thing. Well, Nike is at least, standing up and is asking for an explanation from Grace Tame, and that's the right thing for them to do. I think it's a shame for Grace Tame because she has rightly been acknowledged for the work that she's done in advocating for and raising the profile of victims of domestic violence and abuse, and that's a very important cause. But for her to go down the road of political activism, I think has really let down the important work that she did. Of course, she famously wore the F Murdoch T-shirt when she was meeting with the Prime Minister some time ago and has a history of political activism. Now, if she wants to do that, that's up to her. I mean, it's entirely up to Grace Tame if she wants to go down that road. But I don't think you can at one time be an advocate for a very important cause and at the same time also see yourself as a political advocate for what are very divisive cultural issues as well.
Yes, indeed. And I think as Australian of the Year, she's not in that role anymore. But I think you have to be apolitical. You have to be a unifying figure. You can't be a divisive activist. And we've too often given that honour to divisive activists. It started well before Grace Tame. Dan Wild, thank you so much for your time tonight.